Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Hope things are going well. There's a lot that's been on my mind that I want to talk about here, and I've got to decide where I want to go with it. But first of all, it is Friday. What have you accomplished this week? What did you commit to on Monday that you'd be accountable to on Friday that you've achieved that makes it so that you've had a great week? Have you done those things? And have they got you closer to your bigger goals? So let me know. Send me a DM, email me at jeff@jeffhaggie.com and let me know how the week went for you. So thank you for everyone that's given me feedback. I love having the conversations. I love hearing the feedback on the different episodes that I talk on different subjects. But I'm going to talk about a couple different things here. One, I just want to address a few things with some feedback. I've had a couple episodes the last while about sports and athletics, specifically because I have coached high school athletics for a long time. And I've talked about doing hard things and the benefits of these kids doing hard things in athletics and what it does for them as adults or at different points in their lives. Now, I strongly believe that, but I also, from a coaching standpoint, and even from when I was an athlete to where I am now as a coach, there's been such a shift. And for the most part, most of the athletes I work with, everything I've talked about has been true. They'll push themselves, they'll do hard things, they'll grind it out, and they benefit from it. They're proud of what they achieve, they're proud of what they do and what they're capable of doing, and it pays off for them in the end. But there's more and more that maybe they could do hard things, but do you know why they don't? Is because their parents baby them so much. It's getting so much that anytime you have a kid that has to do a hard thing, I shouldn't say anytime. A lot of times now, when a kid has to do hard things, there's a group of parents that are in so much disagreement with the coach because their kids should be coddled. They shouldn't have to do hard things. And I tell you, I get really tired of it. And it is a problem. These kids that get coddled by their parents over everything they do aren't going to grow up to be able to take these hard experiences and know they've achieved something and do something with their lives. I've had conversations with parents who I like and respect that I disagree with, or that I even lose the respect because of their thoughts and beliefs. Because I've had parents come to me because I'm a coach, complaining about another coach, looking for some validation. And when they tell me the situation, I said, well, that's exactly what I would have done as well. But they want their little Johnny or little Susie to be babied so much and not have to do hard things. They're hurting the kids more than they understand. They're not protecting the kids. But everyone's got their own opinions on that. But, if you're listening to this on a regular basis, I'm guessing you've probably got some similar attitudes as I do, that if you want to grow, you've got to do some hard things. I don't know, I could go on and on. But actually, that's not the whole purpose of this episode today. It's just a thought I've been thinking about today from a conversation I had, and thought I would address it. But I won't change my mind on thinking that there's a benefit to making kids do hard things, because I know it'll help them develop and be able to do hard things and face hard things as they become young adults and parents and whatever they're going to do. So coddling them to me is not the right answer. And, going after a coach because you don't like the way they do something is not the right answer. So for those parents, I'm not representing the school in this, so I can tell you, suck it up, leave your kids alone, or just tell your kids to stay home and go do something else. But you're hurting them more than you're helping them. But what I want to talk about is actually, 2020 was crazy. We knew January 1st wasn't going to shut off a switch and everything's back to normal again. There was some crazy stuff that happened in DC this week. What I want to encourage you to do, we need to be informed. We need to do our part, voting, whatever it is. There's so much happening right now that has got people wasting so much of their time glued to televisions, watching the news, and they're just buried in it. What is it serving you? If you've set your big goals, if you're working to be successful, what actions are you taking to do that? And what are the distractions that are holding you back from that? Because if you're spending hours on end watching the same story over and over from a different reporter, you're wasting your time. Get enough information that you're informed, and realize we've seen it more and more every year, and especially this year. The news is propaganda, because you can turn on one station and hear one story, turn on another station, and it doesn't even sound like the same story, but they're reporting on the same thing. So don't get overconsumed. Do what you need to be informed, but focus on yourself. Focus on the things that you need to be focusing on to be successful. Because regardless of who's president, regardless of what the economy is, regardless of what's going on, you need to do the things, you need to take the actions that are going to make you successful. And I tell you, unless you're a trader or it's part of your career, sitting there watching the news isn't going to do that for you. Sitting there watching soap operas isn't going to do that for you. I don't even know if they have soap operas anymore. Sitting there watching reality TV all day isn't going to do that for you. Do the things, take the actions that are going to benefit you, that are going to help you get closer to your bigger goals, that are going to make your life better. I don't know, lots of thoughts going on today. I look forward to the conversations and comments that I get from this one. But thank you. Hope you're having a great day, and hope you've had a great week, and we will talk to you again soon.